my goodness, I have the cutest story to tell you today in this video, and it's all about this adorable, precious little guy right here and my precious week that I spent with him. What a beautiful, happy ending. I can't wait to share it with you. But before I do that, I want to share first how I ended up here in Albania, in the southern part of Albania, a beautiful little beach town called Saranda. And yeah, so here I was in January, my friend who's been traveling the world even during this global craziness that's going on, January of 2021. She was traveling, she wanted to travel to the countries that have little, if any, restrictions, travel restrictions. And so I joined her. I met her first in Tanzania. We spent 3 beautiful weeks there together in that gorgeous country, experiencing the freedom out there. Then we went to Serbia, to Belgrade, and spent about a week and a half there and loved it. And then we went to Montenegro. Oh my God, this place is incredible, this country. Beautiful dark mountains everywhere with water, so beautiful. And finally we came to Albania. We drove down the coast of Albania. We went to visit the main city, Tirana, first, and then down to the southern part of Albania, where it is this gorgeous beach town called Saranda. So beautiful. And so this is where the story starts. Because of course, there I was in Toronto doing my thing and sharing beautiful ceremonial cacao with the whole world. This beautiful plant medicine that has changed my life in so many ways, connecting with this plant, this teacher plant that the indigenous have known for thousands of years is a master plant medicine here to help us to open up our hearts, to expand our awareness, to help us to see beyond our current limitations, our current level of consciousness, so that we can start to see the fear, the illusions that we're creating for ourselves based on our stories. And this is why I share ceremonial cacao with the whole world. And this is partly why I believe I'm here traveling the world right now while many people are in fear, watching the news, and here I am instead, you know, living this beautiful life and sharing with others these different realities that are happening all over the world, and that you can create your own reality too. Even if you're not able to travel right now, you could still create that at home based on your thoughts and based on focusing on that ultimate freedom that you want for yourself. And so anyway, here we go. Let me share this story about this beautiful dog, this beautiful puppy that was found here in Albania, in the streets of Albania at 6 a.m. And so this is how this story starts. This guy right here, this beautiful soul, couldn't sleep one day and decided at 5 a.m. to go and pray in a mosque. He too is traveling during this, you know, craziness that's happening in the world. He's traveling, but he's traveling on his bike, his motorcycle. And so he couldn't sleep that night and decided to go and pray at a local mosque, and left the mosque, and at 6 a.m. ran into this adorable little monkey right here. Look at him, this beautiful little puppy. He saw him on the street, cold, scared, following him. He said hello, he went to pet him, kept walking, and this thing kept following him. And so he knew he just had to take care of him. And so he picked him up, brought him home, they had a little nap together, and then he found a box, bought a little towel, and decided to take him and walk him up and down the main streets here in Saranda. He walked him everywhere, up and down these streets, talking to everybody. Of course, everyone was attracted to this little puppy, coming and hugging him and petting him. And he was asking everyone, please, do you know someone who could take this little puppy? He was unable because he's traveling on his motorcycle, and really wanted to find a loving home for this thing, this beautiful little creature. And he had a friend who decided to walk around with him, to just walk everywhere with him, to also see if they can find someone together. And so all day long, people were stopping, people were saying, oh, he's so cute, I love him, but I can't take him, but let me take a picture and I will share it with my friends. And that, we're going to come back to that, how we found the most beautiful dream mom for this little puppy based on everyone sharing these pictures with their friends and family. So beautiful. And so that morning, it was a Friday morning, a week ago, I decided to walk into town. My apartment, which you can see here, is just a quick little walk into town, into that main town. So I decided to walk into town, and there was this guy and this girl carrying this box with this little puppy sitting in the box looking right at me. And I stopped and I said, wow, this thing is so precious. What are you guys doing with this puppy? And that's when he said, we just found him this morning and we're looking for a loving home. And I just stopped in my tracks and thought, okay, what am I doing here in Saranda? I'm here exploring this beautiful place all on my own. I don't know a single person here. I'm just meeting all these new people. And look at this poor little, beautiful little puppy that's suddenly coming into my life. And I decided, and I said to them right there and then, I'm heading into town, I'm doing a few things, here's my number. If you don't find somebody by the end of the day, I will take him. I will foster him until we find someone. And so I went about my day, constantly messaging, what's going on? Did you find anybody? What's happening? The two of us messaging. And this picture here is me coming at the end of the day to pick him up because no one was confirmed yet to take him. And so I came to pick him up. Look at how this beautiful, beautiful girl is loving him. So beautiful. And so I came to pick him up in that box with his little towel, and we hopped in a taxi, went back to my apartment, and oh my God, we went straight to the market. I bought him the cutest, softest little blanket, made a little bed for him, and this is how the story begins with this beautiful little puppy. So I took him everywhere that I went for the next few days. I took him everywhere. I had some live calls, so took him to a few little beautiful coffee shops and spots where I wanted to do my calls, and he was with me the whole time. And our walks were so beautiful together. Look at this. Here I am for a walk again today, and look at this. A little sheep right here on the street. Ciao. Oh my God, look at these guys, so cute. Hi. Yeah, look who's here. We spent so much beautiful time together, and look at him sleeping. I mean, he's just, my heart was exploding with so much love because look at his eyes, so beautiful. And so the person who found him kept getting all these messages from people who wanted to take the dog. Many were hours away and wanted us to either take the dog to them or to bring it to a certain place where they would then show up. And we just weren't feeling it. We weren't feeling it. We really felt the special connection to this puppy. And it's interesting how we were communicating, me and this person, communicating every day, okay, this person, what do you think of this person? Does it feel right? Does it not? And then finally we received a beautiful message from a girl, a beautiful angel who lives here in Saranda, in this beautiful, beautiful Albanian country. And she said that she had seen the picture, and she said that she had heard that we were, interviewing, and would we consider her taking this beautiful puppy into her life and into her heart. And so we immediately met up, me and this guy, this person, to look at this message together, and then to call her, to do a live call so that we could experience her and see what her intentions were with this little puppy. Again, we wanted to make sure she wasn't going to resell it. We wanted to make sure she was going to keep it in the home and love it. She wanted to make sure that she was so in love, that there was a real soul calling. And we felt it immediately when we had our beautiful live call with her. It was so beautiful, and she felt it as well. And so we made arrangements that we were going to come and drop the puppy off to her. She lives in a village just 10 minutes outside of this beautiful little beach town called Saranda. And so I had my last night with this precious little puppy. I made him 2 beds that night. He was so happy. He woke up so many times in the middle of the night, and so did I, and he was just looking at me. Look at this picture with those precious little eyes. Oh my God, my heart was melting. But I knew that I knew that he needed a mom here in Albania, and I knew that this girl was the right fit for him, was the perfect soul calling for him. And so the next morning I woke up and I cried my eyes out getting him ready. I left the apartment and I went to meet this beautiful girl who wanted to say goodbye to him for the last time. She was the one who was with the motorcycle guy. Remember who found him? She was the one who was with him all day, that first day that they found him. And so we had a beautiful breakfast together. And then back to the motorcycle guy, we went over to 10 minutes away to this beautiful village to see and meet Ina, which is the mom, the new mom for this beautiful, precious puppy. And here he is, just moments before he met her. We let him play and enjoy just before they arrived in their car.
Hi. Hi. What are you doing? Hi.
And so here she is. Here is the beautiful new mom of this precious little puppy. Her name is Ina. She had just lost her beautiful cat, her beautiful soulmate and cat, just 42 days, I think it was, before deciding that this little puppy was hers, was her next little soulmate. And so what a story. She was so in love. She was the only person who didn't ask what breed he was, how big is he gonna be, is he okay, is he in good health. She didn't care about any of that. She just wanted this little guy. She just had this beautiful calling in her heart for him. And so we had a beautiful experience and day that we spent together. I got to see the beautiful farm and beautiful place that they live on, that our little precious puppy was now going to live out, hopefully, the rest of his days. And so there you have it. This is a story of this precious little puppy. Oh, what a gift that I experienced in getting to love him so much, and then without really any attachment, because I went through also this thing in my mind around, should I keep him? Is this a calling? Should I be taking care of him? Should I be taking him back to Toronto when I head back? And that did cross my mind, and yet I knew in my heart that he needed a home, and that there was someone here, someone who was going to love him unconditionally forever. And what a gift it was to be part of this beautiful journey. The best part of this story is that I get to experience this little guy, see this little guy all the time now, because Ina, his new mom, comes to Saranda, this town, this beautiful town, almost every day. And so we message, I get to see him and hug him and kiss him and love him, and get to experience this beautiful girl and this beautiful soul and her beautiful partner. And what an incredible story, right? What an incredible story. Everything happens for a reason. This beautiful little dog that she decided to call Lucky, a perfect name, has created some luck for all of us, right? We all got to meet every single one of us along the way, and who knows where this journey is going to take us now. So what a beautiful, beautiful story. I'm so grateful for this little precious puppy coming into my life, for all these beautiful people to come into my life right now through Lucky, through this beautiful, precious puppy. And my wish is that this story brings so much joy to your heart, explosion of love coming out of your heart too, and to remind us that when we look for love in this world, we will find it. And so just decide you're only going to look for love, so that that's all you live in. Bask in that beautiful love. I love you. Sat Nam. Goodbye. Ciao.